Herzlich willkommen beim Gemeindehaus TV. Wir senden live aus Hamburg St. Pauli. Im Studio begrüße ich Sie.
Hello, good day. I'm Marcelino Libao. I'm a ballet dancer and I'm dancing with the Hamburg Ballet. I'm currently, right now, in a studio about to show you what I normally do day by day, but obviously because of the pandemic happening, the coronavirus, I have to stop what I do in my normal day-to-day job. You know, as you can see, ballet is a very physical job. It demands a lot of space, it demands a lot of discipline training, and it demands being around with colleagues, obviously, and most importantly, you need an audience. And we can't really go perform right now because the virus is not letting us. But I always believe that a body should always keep on moving because we should be thankful that we have a day to live. So I'm about to show you now some exercises that everyone can do at their home. Simple, but still very challenging. So I hope you'll enjoy this. Okay. So we'll start. I'll show you the steps facing you, but this is actually 2 hands holding the bar. And we go, let me just hold the pen so you can see. And we do half point, half down, half point, half down, half point, half down, and you do a nice plie, which is a bend step. And left side, 2, 3, 4. This is much slower with the tempo of the music. And half point, half down, plie, and tendu. Second, plie, tendu. First, plie, tendu. Second, plie, and 2 tendus. A tendu actually means stretch. So you want your whole leg to really stretch out. Nothing bend, nothing funky, but just stretch it out. And you do the left side, and we do a port-de-bras. A port-de-bras is an arm movement that happens because your body lets you move. So you move your body, and then a port-de-bras happens. And then you move your body, and a port-de-bras happens. And then the other side, and then back. So I'll just show you now. Can I have the music, please? Wait, let me hold the other one. We'll start with the right leg. And half, point, half, down. We do half, point, half, down. One more time. 2. A nice place, and you really want to turn out from the hips. Other side, and half, point, half, down. Again. And down. And you don't want to move the hips, you want it still square. And nice plie. Now we do a tendu, which is the stretch foot. To the side, and 1. Lower and plie. There. And again. Close back to first. Plie. And tendu. Second and plie. And then we do tendus. Bam. Other side. A out. Second, nice plie. And really keep that hip down. You don't want your butt sticking out. You want to plie, place, and square. 2, and sec. 2 tendus. And now, we do port-de-bras. Remember, the body makes the arm move. Body, arm follows. And now we do a nice cambre back, which means bend. And other side, body moves the arm. And bend back. And then we just rise up and find your balance. Nice and calm, take your time. You don't have to let go right away, whenever you're ready. And when you can, just put your arms up. And nice plie. That's the first exercise. Before I continue to the next exercise, which just involves one hand holding the bar, I want to talk about the basic positions in ballet, which is like first position. I'm sure a lot of you have learned this, but I just want to go back to basics. So first is like this. And you go to second, this is second. And third, which is just here, third. Fourth, which is your front leg is to the front. And then fifth position, which is the last position, is when everything is close and the arms are up. So we have first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. So we have to really remember this basics because every exercise that I demonstrate today is definitely a process from the beginning to end because everything does make sense. It's all about coordination. Because ballet, as beautiful as it is, it's actually very hard. But I'm here to show you a bit of what I do day by day. So we have from first, we have demi-plie and demi-plie. A full grand plie, which means the full extent of what you can bend with your legs. And then we do a port de bras. Remember, port de bras is your arms are moving because your body makes it move. And back. And we go to second. Demi-plie, demi-plie, grand plie. We do port de bras side. And then we just find our balance in second. We go to either third or fifth, depending on how advanced you feel. But I would go to fifth, but I'll show you now third. We do demi-plie, demi-plie, grand plie. And we do a grand port de bras, which means it's the grandest form. And we find our balance in fifth. Music, please. And we just breathe. A, demi, one. And demi. And don't forget to breathe, because ballet can be fun. Port de bras front, body moves the arm. And port de bras back. And we go to second position, and demi-plie. And demi. And full. Port de bras to the side. And an easy balance in second. Whenever you're ready, just let go. And now either to third or fifth. And demi. Plie is very important because not only is the first exercise you do, but actually it's a step that happens quite a lot. You plie before you jump, you plie before you pirouette, so it's a very fundamental step. And now just rise. And down. Thank you. We'll go to the next exercise, which is through first. We have tendu and close, plie. Tendu, remember stretch, plie. Front, 2, 3, 4, and back, 6, 7, again, 2, plie, tendu, and plie, and back, 2, 3, 4, front, 2, 3, 4, and we rise and balance. The first tendu exercise. And we just want our arms simple in second. E, N. Stretch out. Close first. Nice plie. Again. First plie. To front. 1. And another one. Remember to keep your knee stretched. Back. 2. Again, side, close, and plie, and side. And when you feel daring, you can let go as well from the bar. And 2 back. And front. Don't forget to breathe. And a nice releve which is rise. And just let go, and you can do it in any position of arms whenever you feel prepared. So that's the first, thank you. It's hard to do with socks because that's the only thing I can work right now because all my ballet shoes are stuck in the theater and we're not even allowed to enter. Let me just take this off. It's so warm. So we're now going to our second exercise of battement tendu, which is, again, stretch foot. And we go from either third or fifth, but I'll demonstrate in fifth. We do 1, plie, and 2, tendus. 1 and side, and 2, tendus. Back, plie, and 2, tendus, and rise in fifth position, and back, 2 and 2, tendus. Side, 2 and 2, tendus. Front, plie, 2 tendus, and rise. So this is actually a good leg day workout for everyone who's stuck at home. Yes. And to the front. Plie, and 2 tendus. Side, plie, and 2 tendus. Back, plie, 2 tendus, and rise. And you can let go. Reverse. Back, 2 and 2 tendus. Side, plie, 2 tendus. To the front. 2 tendus, and rise. And we can also just stretch out, just bend forward. You can breathe and bend back. That's a good stretch. So the next step is called battement jeté. Jeté is actually kind of like a tendu, but it goes a bit off the floor in a 45-degree angle, like this. And jeté is actually a fundamental step because it actually goes through a bigger step when you go to the center, which is a grand jeté. And that's usually what you see in photos of dancers having their legs in spagat and split in the air because they do a jeté and they jump off the floor. But obviously I cannot jump yet because I'm not warm enough for that. So we start in the bar with the battement jeté. So we do to the front, jeté, jeté, and close, change, change, side, 2 and 3, change, change, back, 2, 3, change, change, and a nice little balance on one leg, reverse, 2, 3, change, change, side, 2, 3, change, change, front, 2, 3, change, change, and a nice little balance. We do the battement jeté music. Thank you. 8, jeté, 2, 3, change, change, pretty feet. A fifth, change, change, and back. 2, 3, change, change, and now we go up and hope for the best. Yay, we did it. Back, 2, 3, change, change, and side, 2, 3. We don't want to rely on the bar a lot. If you can, let go. Change, change, and a nice balance. Yeah, good. I hope you made it too. So we do a quicker jetés facing the bar. And this is fun because it's pretty much just like really warming up your toes, warming up your hips and your leg muscles. And we do 7 to the right, 7 to the left, 3 to the right, 3 to the left, 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, a nice grand plie, and we rise. So the 7 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold 8. Hold 8. Now 3, 1, 2, 3, hold 4. Hold 4 and 2 and 2. And nice grand plie. Breathe out. And up. And now push your weight against the floor. Ha. That's it. Thank you. So now we go to rond de jambes. Rond de jambes is pretty much a step that's on tendu, but it goes around. So we do prepare and plie, tendu front, and prepare side. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 round de jambes, and now with plie. Now it goes off the floor in the jeté height. 2, 3, 4, and we do a grand round de jambes, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and with plie. And it goes off to 45 degrees, and a big grand round de jambes. Then we do pliés and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, grand plie. We do part of our front, and then the rise. And then we do a nice stretch, and bend back, and then we find our balance in passé. As you can see, this is a very famous position in ballet because that's usually when we turn on stage. So we want to have a good place of your toes in this little nook on your knee. I'll show you in the front. And you want to go up there. And that's where your passé should be. Oh, I'm sweating. Wait, can I have a little pause? Yes. It's very important to also move your head. You don't want to get stuck in square, you also want to breathe. 1, 2, 3. Remember, go to first. First tendu round. Another one with plie. Now a bit off the floor. A 1. Sorry, 2. And a nice grand. And again. Reverse. E and 1, 2. Really place your hips. A nice, easy round on layer. Last one. And now we do demi-pliés and forward. E, A, 1. Follow your hand. And grand plié. And a nice port over front. Remember, body, move the arms. Rise. And then a nice lunge back. And just stretch your hamstrings, stretch everything you can. And if you can, also bend back. And now we go up to 5th position, and we find our passé. And a nice close to 5th. Ding. Let's do fondue. Fondue is a very hard step as it requires a lot of your placement to be correct. And it always has to go through coupe, which is here. Coupe is where your ball of the foot, and you want to put your toes there. Fondue. It's like a mix of plie and tendu, but in a step. So we do fondue to the front. Fondue with rise. Side. 2, 3, and rise. Back. 2, 3, and rise. And when you can, let go. 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 2, 3, and rise. Side. 2, 3, and rise. Obviously, this is much slower. And rise, and let go. Easy. And port over front, port over back, and that's it. Good, thank you. We breathe. Fondue. And front. And again, you want to place it correctly. And side. 2. And again, reverse to the back. And whenever you can, just let go. but you don't need to rush yourself. And reverse. It's actually a really hard step. Back. And side. Don't forget to breathe, so your muscles can breathe too. And go. And what's next now? It says Petit Bama. Okay, this is a fun part. So remember the coup de pied step I showed you fondue. We want to go back there. This is a step that happens also facing the bar. And we do a quick one. And back, and back, and back, and back, and back, and back, and plie. Front, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, 6, and front. 1 and 2 and back. 1 and 2 and front. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, tendu, river. Other side. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and front. 1 and 2 and back. 1 and 2 back. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, tendu. Close. That's it. Thank you. And coup de pied, E, back and back. Plie, and front. And back and back and plie. Front and 2 and plie. And 2 and 2, tendu, other leg. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plie. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, plie. Back 2, 3, front 2 and 3, 2 and 2, tendu, close. It does look hard, but it's not, because it's just one step that happens many times.
Coordination of it.
Yeah, but then you have to be very precise and you have to hit the right note. You want to go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and down. And front and 2. So, but that's why it's a good challenge at home, because you also want to make your brain think, not just like move, you know? So now we go to the most grueling step in ballet exercises, which is adage. Adage from the word itself means to do things slow. So this requires a lot of coordination, placement, and flexibility, obviously. So we do, remember the passe. We passe, and we développé to the front, which is to extend your leg in a turnout position. You don't want to go like this. You want to keep this turnout, heel goes out, and close. So we do, again, 1, out, 2, hold 3, down 4. 1, out, 2, hold 3, down 4, and back, out, 2, hold 3, down 4, and portable. Front, 7, and 8. Reverse, 1, out, 2, hold 3, down 4. Side, out, 2, hold 3, down 4. 1, 2, hold 3, down 4, and we do a portable back. And when you can, just rise in fifth. And breathe. And développé front. Hold 3, 4, side, 2, hold 3, 4. And nice portable. Eight and 1, 2. Hold 3. And back. So we go to the last exercise that we have for today, which is the grand battement. Obviously, just from the word itself, it has to be grand. So we do everything kind of like, it has to go through all the steps that we've talked about, which is Fondue, Jett, and the highest you can go to. So we do ba, ma, Fondue, close, and 2, fast. Back tendu, close, 2, fast. Side tendu, close, 2, fast, and a part over to the side, reverse. Back tendu, close, 2, back. Back tendu, close, 2, front. Side tendu, close, 2, side, and again for the side. And then we do a nice balance in passe again. So, music please. Thank you. Remember, everything has to be big. 1, close, 2, and front. Remember to keep the turnout. Back, 2, and close. And side. And then nice part of our side. And remember to keep your knees stretched. Front. And whatever. Passe. So that concludes my bar exercises. I hope you will enjoy this at home, and take care, wash your hands, and distance yourselves. The applause. Thank you. Curtain call.